Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome to Command & Conquer Remastered Collection. Bit of a mouthful, but I'm sure we'll get there in the end. Yes, Command & Conquer. I am a huge Command & Conquer nut. I've been a fan of this game series since more or less the beginning. I think I probably got into it around 98, 99. By the time I discovered the franchise, there was definitely already Command & Conquer and Red Alert. I don't know if Tiberian Sun was around at the time. I can't remember exactly when it was I ended up sort of liking the fandom. It was 98, 99 time. And I never actually owned the PC version. Because, I mean, I didn't even get my own PC that I could use personally until 2005. Sorry. And so I actually owned, or say I owned, my brother, because he was the one with the console, had the PS1 versions of the game, which are actually pretty decent ports, all things considered. They're a little clunky to use, but the UI was actually done quite well. You know, because turning a real-time strategy onto a console is notoriously difficult. That's why turn-based strategies tend to be like a lot better for that kind of stuff, because you have time to think and you can't necessarily act as quickly using a controller as you can with a keyboard and mouse. But I remember really liking both Command & Conquer and Red Alert, because we had both games, and they were really good fun. But they're also brutally difficult. I have never officially, legitimately beaten Command & Conquer or Red Alert because, well, as I said, I only ever had access to the PlayStation games, which are harder to control, and I was like freaking 13, 14 at the time. So my skills were not quite as good as they ended up becoming. The other reason is that the PlayStation version has cheats. And that just, if you know the game has cheats, you're going to use them. So, yeah, I have completed both games with both factions, but I've never done it legit. For the record, you're not going to see that happen today. Like, I'm pretty good at real-time strategies these days, but I've never been that good. And besides, my plan is very simple. Today, you are going to get an hour and a half of Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn. That's this one. It's sort of retroactively called Tiberian Dawn by the fans. And then I'll give you an hour and a half of Red Alert. And we're just going to do the one-shot episode today. And also something I feel I should confess, sort of, because I always sort of believe in being as honest and truthful as I can with you guys. I did play this, because the game came out last Friday. Obviously now today is Monday for future context. The original plan was to wait, and I'd wait over the weekend and I'd play it for the first time right here today. I couldn't wait. I wanted to, really, I did. I wanted to wait. I wanted to say, this is my first experience with it, let's get into it. I couldn't wait. And I'll be honest with you, I've been playing this all weekend. Not all weekend. I'll probably put more time into it now that I've, like, you know, now that I'm doing the stream and all that stuff. I sort of dipped into it now and then. I played a bit of GDI on this one, and I played a bit of the Soviets on Red Alert. So I figured today we'll play a bit of Nod, and then when we move over to Red Alert, we'll play a bit of the Allies, just to sort of switch sides in that regard. So, let's get into it.
The Grain Trade Center in Vienna was the 17th urban bombing in 4 weeks, blamed on Nod terrorism.
It looks really good.
The Security Commission remains in closed session tonight following Nod terrorist actions.
It does look a bit watery, which is the type of upscaling that they used. It was like the best one available to them, because upscaling's tricky with this sort of stuff. I mean, it does look good, but you may notice a bit of watery effect on the screen. I love this intro. PlayStation version had this as well, for the record.
Nod Tiberium holdings now account for almost half of the world's known supply, giving the quasi-terrorist group incredible leverage in the London Gold Exchange. On the domestic side,
What is that meant to be? An energy drink? I don't know. It's very strange, this opening.
Cover of Tiberium ignored reporters at Hong Kong's Second World Tiberium Economic Impact Summit. Mobius is expected to refute charges from the scientific community that Tiberium might be dangerous.
I guess the whole point of this opening was to imply that you're like channel hopping. You know, you're sitting at your TV, you're channel hopping, and you keep getting this interference from
As the GDI forces take off in another
like
round of
GDI and
assault,
Nod,
the world
and you keep hearing all the stories and stuff. And it's like,
This is Greg Burdett, WWN, somewhere in the Mediterranean.
and you know, it's like you're. I guess you're getting, you're like choosing a side almost. Yeah. Or something like that.
Deactivate your defense matrix.
Okay, so as I said, I already played a bit of GDI, so let's do some Nod, because Nod is always good fun. For the record, you do have some difficulty sliders here: hard, normal, and casual. I like to call it casual rather than easy. That makes me feel a bit better, the fact that I'm playing on easy mode. So let's play some Nod, and let's see how far we can get in an hour and a half.
Selected.
Let's see how well we do.
So, you're the new addition to the Brotherhood.
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm Seth. Just Seth. From God to Cain to Seth. I am his right hand, and I have a task for you.
Yay.
This is Nakumba, and he is causing the Brotherhood much grief. His views do not coincide with ours, and that makes him dangerous. Silence him.
I like that there's not even like any pretension to it. It's like, no, like, we are technically terrorists. This guy has said things we don't like, go and kill him. You know, it's like it's not even subtle. There we go. Yes.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes.
Right away, sir.
Okay. Now,
Reinforcements have
Hello.
arrived.
one thing I do want to point out, and this is something I've sort of noticed.
Moving out.
There's tiny, weeny little bits of lag here or there. I'm not exactly sure what's causing it. There's probably some patches incoming for it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
But yeah, this game looks good. This is obviously the remaster graphics. One of the great things about this remaster, much like the Halo remaster I've also been playing, or I was playing recently, you can toggle between the old school and the new school, which is really, really, really cool. And I find it this interesting because if you look at these things, right, these are bones. That one's definitely been interpreted as bones, I think. It looks like bones. Oh, hello. But then this one looks like it's machine parts, which is a bit weird. But yeah, you can toggle between the old and the new, and you can really see how much better it looks. So yeah, we'll just wander around. Nakumba's like up in the top. He's right here or something. It's not hard.
Moving out.
It's only the first level. What'd you expect?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Nice. And of course, all the music's been updated and changed and all that stuff, and oh god, it's all so glorious.
Moving out. Vehicle reporting.
I'm gonna
Moving out.
assume... One of the things I found interesting, because I remember, like, must have been, what was it, 2017 that this was, like, first... Like, the first blog post about it was sort of revealed. Because it was weird. It was right after the reveal of CNC Rivals. Which was an absolute fucking shit show for EA, of course. Gee, like, you've taken a beloved, you know, highly enjoyed franchise and you've ground it into the dirt and turned it into some money-making, get-rich-quick scheme for your company? Gee, how did you think people were going to react to that? Yeah, so you know, EA are fucking clueless.
Yes, sir.
So it's one of those things. Also, another thing I have noticed, occasionally you do get these little weird sort of graphical things. I don't know if that's like maybe was in the original, but it just is less noticeable in the original version or not. But as I said, there's probably patches incoming for the tiny little errors. For the most part, actually, this game is surprisingly stable. Like all things considered. So it is very, very good in that regard. Oh, hello.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Ooh.
Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Yeah, I don't think there's actually anything up there. Okay.
Moving out.
Yeah, Nakumba's like on a ledge or cliff up here somewhere or something like
Yes,
that.
sir. Affirmative.
But yeah, I'm just so happy that this exists. Like I said, after Rivals, I genuinely was starting to think that CNC was just dead. Because it's like, we hadn't had a good CNC game since... I guess Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. Because the less we talk about Command & Conquer 4, the better. I only ever played like the first couple of levels on that, and then immediately my brain just screamed, "This is shit," and I stopped playing. Huh. You know, I never noticed that before. You had him up here, because that's the Pumbaa. And you had these three people down there that were like staring. Is he supposed to be preaching? Huh. You know, that never occurred to me before. Because obviously with that like high definition, you can barely tell which way these characters are facing half the time. But, huh, that's interesting. Another false prophet. There is only one true prophet, and his name is Cain. We all know this. Yes, I love wiping out towns, is Nod. Shush. That was always one of the little attention to details I really liked. Was that as Nod, you can just destroy civilian buildings, but you can't as GDI. Not without using, like... not without using, like, bye-bye. Force
Mission
attack.
accomplished.
Which was always good. Nice. Oh god, they even updated that. that is wild that they actually updated that. Look at that. Because again, that's one of the differences between Nod and GDI is that when you're playing as Nod, you... Oh, right, I do. Yeah, when you're playing as GDI, of course, you just get bars, and it's all very sort of clean and prepped. And here, when you're playing as freaking Nod, it's just like you're literally killing people and actually destroying buildings and stuff, which is great fun. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. They even updated this map. We get to zoom in on Africa. Not a lot of Nod there, but not a lot of GDI either. Oh no, there's quite a lot there. Of course, we gotta head down to here. That's where the game will be ending. We won't get that far. As I said, I'm only playing it for like an hour and a half. Ooh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah. Egypt. Expendability 75%. Ah, government corruptibility 18%. Point of conflict, military strength formidable, military resistance. Now you see, this is interesting, because when you're playing as GDI, some of this isn't there. Like, explainability, definitely not there. Government corruptibility, also not there. It actually gives you less information as you're playing as GDI. Again, that's really nice attention to detail. Hello, Seth.
Back so soon? Let's see how you do with something important. For too many years, GDI forces have maintained a stranglehold on Egypt. It's fallen upon us to liberate these citizens crying out for a better way of life. Cain wants to establish a base here to eliminate the smothering presence of GDI. It's too risky to move our heavy forces in, so we want you to sneak in with a few expendable troops and set up a forward attack post. By the way, there's more than enough Tiberium for you to harvest. That should easily pay your expenses.
Mm-hmm.
If you are detected, you fail. If you fail, you die.
Nice. No, he says that, but it doesn't matter if you get spotted because you can just wipe the whole thing out. Although I'm probably going to end up capturing it. I always prefer to... Maybe it's just me. This could just be a me thing. I always prefer capturing the enemy's bases as opposed to just...
Yes, sir.
You know, anything else. Okay, what have we got? We're at the top, are we?
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Uh-oh.
Reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
Oi! What are
Waiting
you
order.
doing?
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Vehicle reported. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
We'll
Affirmative.
do over there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Can repair it once
Yes,
we
sir. Moving out.
finish up.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Moving out. Unit moving
One of the things that, as I said, because I've been keeping my eye on this
Options.
for quite a while now,
Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
and
Reporting. You got it.
the care
Construction complete.
Moving
that
out.
has gone into this
Moving out.
game is
Acknowledged.
it's something special, you know. I really feel that it is,
Moving out.
like in a big way. I think
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir.
they've gone above and beyond. You know, they've gone the extra mile with this. They put in as much attention to detail as they can, and I think that word is important. Detail. They've put a lot of detail into this game,
New construction options.
and frankly,
Building.
that's exactly
Yes,
what
sir.
you want, isn't it?
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
New construction options.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Because they've gone for as faithful a remake as they
Vehicle
can.
reporting.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
That's probably not very good.
Affirmative.
Come on, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Move it, what are you doing?
Moving out. Unit report. Acknowledged.
See, that works. Stop going back down there.
Moving out.
God, if I tell you to go somewhere, go there. You know, I always wondered that. The number of times that you can get, like, a character
Yes,
or,
sir.
you know,
Moving out.
a unit that doesn't follow your orders. Is that deliberate? Like, are they supposed to occasionally not follow your orders, or is it more of a
Vehicle
case of...
report. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that supposed to be, like, representative of communication issues, or was that just
Yes, sir.
errors in the
Moving
coding and the AI or something?
Moving
I
out.
always wondered that.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
One of the things that really impressed me actually about the music was they got the original
Unit
composer
ready.
back. Guy called Frank Lapaki. No, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. You got it. Unit reporting. Moving out. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. You got it.
Really?
Ready and waiting. You got it. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Roger.
You will never win this.
Waiting order. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. No. Reporting.
No, don't kill it. Wait, where's my engineer gone? Oh, did he die? Shit.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Hold still.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
In case it decides, yep, they're heading in my
Unit
direction.
ready. Building. Unit ready.
Got it.
Unit ready. Building. Unit
You're going.
ready.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Swear to God, these people have got minds of their own.
Building. Silos needed.
Are they?
Building.
Alright. They're just in
Construction complete.
case something decides to
Unit
head
ready.
backwards.
Acknowledged.
Get your asses in there, will you?
Building.
I like how they're just
ready.
they're walking out and then they're immediately dying. I don't know, I find that oddly hilarious. Why are you gonna go around? Shouldn't you go downwards? Isn't that technically the fastest way?
GDI building captured.
Oh good.
Primary building selected. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Yes. Right away, sir. Yes. Affirmative.
GDI building captured. New construction options.
Love the remakes. I love
Building.
that they're
Unit ready.
technically adding in
Building.
lines from Tiberian Sun. That's really fun.
GDI building captured.
Nice. Plenty of money.
Unit ready.
There's one thing I am very good at.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Is making
Right away,
sure I start or I end each level with a
Unit
damn
ready.
butt ton of money.
Roger.
Anyway,
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
so go there first.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out.
So Harvest is on its way back. Then we can capture the actual building once that's done, which will be good.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Hurry up.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Wait for it. There.
GDI building captured.
Ah. Now we have two harvesters. In fact, we own this whole area. Some people are complaining that you can't zoom out far enough, but honestly I think this is far enough to see like a good thing. But I like the fact you can zoom in and see all the little details and things, especially compared to like the original version where you could barely see any of this stuff. And then you compare it to like the updated version, it's like wow, it's like night and day. It's like so good. It really is. I always love the attention to detail. Oh, hey, Tom. Wow, it's Age of Empires. Not a million miles removed. I think Age of Empires came after Command & Conquer. I think Age of Empires was definitely one of the games that was inspired by it.
Right away, sir.
That's what it's like when you take your glasses off. Yes, quite. Yeah. You know, I'm not exactly sure when the first Age of Empires came out. I think it probably was one of the games that was like, hey, Command & Conquer's popular, let's try something else. Didn't they announce an Age of Empires 4? Which is like about fucking time if you ask me. Considering like how long ago Age of Empires 3 came out. Age of Empires 3 is a great game, by the way. I freaking love Age of Empires 3.
Repairing.
I should probably
Repairing.
repair those two buildings too. Anyway, there's no point in hanging around on this. Have I played Total Annihilation? I have not. I was sort of interested in it when it was like first announced, but I heard it came out and it wasn't very good. Like it was like one of these Kickstarter games that they made a lot of promises and they only really delivered on the base stuff.
Right
or something like that. I might be mixing it up with
Mission
something else.
accomplished.
But I heard it got like mixed reviews or something. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So no, I have not played it. I think I own it. I think I own one of the versions of it. 1997. Am I thinking of the right game? I might be thinking of something else that's got a similar name. What am I thinking of? It's not Total Annihilation. What was... I'm thinking of Planetary Annihilation. That's what I'm thinking of. That was the game that was kickstarted and was not very good. Was it Planetary Annihilation? Ah, you're making me question this now. I can't remember. It may well have been Planetary Annihilation I was thinking of, not Total Annihilation. But also, congratulations! You've given me my my 3,000th view on this page. Yay! Yay for 3,000 views. I don't know what that means in a Twitch sense, but I'm sure it's something. Back to the menu. Yes, Egypt is ours now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go with this one. Sudan. Expendability 50%. Government corruptibility 52%. 12.1 billion net worth. Nice. Okay.
Kane is going to be pleased to hear how skillfully you've handled yourself. And a word from me to Kane goes a long way in the Brotherhood.
Oh, good.
These walls imprison many friends and members of the Brotherhood. Free them regardless of cost. Overwhelm the prison, but leave it standing.
Yes. I remember playing this for the first time back on the PlayStation. I didn't know what an engineer did. I didn't know that you could capture buildings with certain units. Because I was an idiot and I didn't think to check the tooltips. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Let's see, are we clearing the corner?
Moving out.
Where's the best place?
Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
I think I may have gotten their attention.
Unit reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
No,
Moving
not
out.
you.
Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Unit. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit report. Moving out. Moving out.
New construction options. Building.
Unit vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
Love how they explode.
New construction options.
Yes. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Works for me.
Affirmative.
Construction
Yes.
complete.
Acknowledge. Moving out.
A lot of Tiberian kicking around. Always good.
New construction options.
Total Annihilation was my favorite real-time strategy back in the day.
Yes.
I followed it up with the equally good Supreme
Moving out.
Commander. Planetary Nation and Titans were their kickstarted games which were okay but not great.
Affirmative.
Right, okay, yeah, that's where I'm getting confused there.
Yes, sir.
That's me getting confused by similar sounding names.
Moving out.
Building.
Yes.
That's what you get.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Destroy all the buildings.
Construction complete.
This is career mode, basically, or story mode, or whatever you want to call it. It's the main campaign. You see, in, I don't know how much you know about the Command & Conquer series, but it's always you get to choose between two different factions. In the Tiberium Universe Command & Conquer games, this is Tiberium Dawn, you can play as either Nod, technically the good guys, or, sorry, no, you can play as either GDI, who are the good guys, or Nod, who are the bad guys.
Moving out.
If you play one of the Red Alert games, then you play as either the Allies, who are the good guys, or the Soviets, who are the bad guys. The games come with, like, full, multiple level, like, story mode, campaign structure kind of things, where you go from level to level to level. As you saw on sort of the map screen, you can sometimes choose between multiple different levels that you want to complete next. And all sorts of good stuff like that.
Acknowledged. Yes,
You can...
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Come on, there we go.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Come on. There we go.
Moving out.
So yeah, at the start of the game, you can choose between either playing as GDI or playing as Nod in this game, which is good. You get the same choice in which games are in the Remastered collection. You get the original Command & Conquer. That's this game, which was sort of retroactively renamed as Tiberium Dawn by sort of the fans and then adopted by the actual franchise. And you get Command & Conquer Red Alert, which is a sort of sequel slash prequel slash spin-off. The Command & Conquer timeline got a bit weird because the Command & Conquer Red Alert games introduced time travel. Time travel always makes things more confusing than it needs to be. Yeah, so you basically get the very first two Command & Conquer games, being Command & Conquer and Command & Conquer Red Alert. Because Red Alert was originally just going to be like a small expansion. Is that the one with Tim Curry in it? Tim Curry is in Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, which is the third game in the Red Alert series. Because Command & Conquer actually has three different timelines. There's the Command & Conquer timeline, which is the Tiberium timeline. That's this game's timeline. Then there's the Red Alert timeline. That's the one where all the time travel happens and Tim Curry shows up in the third one. There's also the Generals universe as well, which makes things very confusing. Although that only ever had one game, so its canonicity is questionable. I should probably build this.
New construction option.
I've been sitting there for ages just waiting for me to do something.
On hold.
I'm just having so much fun using these guys to destroy all this stuff.
Building. Construction complete.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Unit report. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's do this.
Yes, sir.
So you don't get the complete CNC games in this pack, just a few. Yeah, I don't know what their plans for the future are, whether they'll just, like, release new games for this pack as, like, you know, DLC that you pay for in it or not. Or if they'll release them as, like, separate games. I'm assuming that if this game is, like, popular enough, they will make, you know, Tiberian Sun and Red Alert 2 as remasters as well. I mean, I'd certainly love that. Red Alert 2 is my favorite game in the franchise, as it is for a lot of people, actually. Red Alert 2, in my personal opinion, is when the creators kind of perfected the formula, you know, such as it is. Red Alert 2 for me is the best Command & Conquer game. A lot of people really like Generals, and I get that, but I didn't get on with Generals, like, by quite a lot, actually. Okay, so I found their base. I've wiped pretty much everyone else out. But yeah, I mean, their plan with this was always to remaster just the first 2 games, because the first 2 games run on the same engine, whereas Tiberian Sun and Red Alert 2 used a different engine. They also used a different perspective, because Tiberian Sun and Red Alert 2 switched to isometric views over this sort of typical sort of block-based look.
Building.
So it would require,
Construction
you know, a
complete.
completely new reworked engine, I
Building.
suppose, in order to properly
Construction
emulate
complete.
that one. From what I understand, though, I do believe bits of the source code of the original games were do not attack the harvester.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving
Do
out.
not attack the harvester.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Moving out.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, move you guys back over to there. We'll let the harvester do its thing for now. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
You guys get your butts over there.
Affirmative.
If you would be so kind.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building.
And then we'll make a big
Unit
push to
ready.
get my arses in there.
Unit ready. Building.
So yeah, I'm not sure what their plans for the future are. I really do hope that this sells well
Unit
enough and
ready.
EA like gives them the go-ahead
Building.
for a Tiberian Sun Red Alert 2 remaster.
Unit
Because
ready.
I mean, for me that would be great.
Building.
And then after that, they could move on to, I don't know, Generals remaster.
Unit ready.
Come on,
Building.
come on. Oof, why does it always have to take so
Unit
long?
ready.
At least there's
Building.
a lot of Tiberium on this map. Oh, I missed a house. Ah, screw it.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Moving out.
Okay.
Building.
Affirmative.
Move you guys across over here. That'll be good. But I would say,
Unit ready.
you know, in
Building.
terms of like you just get the 2 games, it is worth pointing out you get about 100 levels, probably more than that. Really, I can't remember how many levels there were in the original ones, but
Unit
you also
ready.
get the expansions that came with the original game. So you get like Command and Conquer, but you also get the expansion, the special ops with it as well. And you also get the levels that were originally exclusive to the consoles. Because Command and Conquer 1, this game, had a couple of console releases. One being on the PlayStation, that was the version I originally played, and the other being on the Nintendo 64, which also had a couple of special sort of custom missions. And you actually get those included in the
And waiting. Right away, sir.
in the
Yes,
pack
sir.
as well.
Moving
And the
out.
same applies for Red Alert, in that you also get the what's it called, the Counter-Strike
Moving
and
out.
something or other. I forget the
Yes,
name of the other one.
Yes. Yes. Moving out. Vehicle reported. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes. Ready and waiting. You got it. Yes, yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Moving out. Waiting. Right away, sir.
Come on.
GDI building captured. New construction options. Primary building
Reporting.
selected.
Moving out.
Building.
You got it. Ready.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Moving out.
GDI building captured.
Gotcha.
New construction options. Building.
Excellent. Now we've got hold of all their stuff too. I do love taking over bases
Unit
rather than them
ready.
just destroying them. Don't get me wrong,
Building.
destroying them is really nice, but there's
Unit
something
reporting.
special
Unit
about being able to
ready.
take over all the bases and all that
Building.
stuff. I don't know what it is. It's fun.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. GDI building captured.
Nice.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Probably should
Repairing.
those. Yeah, so that's the prison. That's the one we gotta take over. As I said, I remember the first time I ever played this level, I didn't understand the engineers had to.
Yes,
Where are you
moving
going?
out.
Stop harvesting that one and come down here and harvest this.
Acknowledged.
I didn't understand you needed engineers to take over a building like that. Anyway, that's this map all mine too.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
take this
Right
over
away,
and we'll
sir.
be good to go.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. They look like those plastic soldiers. You know, those little toy, little ones made out entirely of like green plastic or whatever. The other thing you'll notice up here is you get bonus gallery unlocks. I'll show you the bonus gallery in a bit, sort of once I'm done with this you know, the playthrough of this game. But there's like hours of bonus footage in there. It's like behind the scenes stuff. It's like early, sort of test shoots and stuff like that. It's like early versions of like practice runs and trial runs and other stuff like that. One of the other great features this game has actually is a jukebox. Because this game contains the original versions of all the songs and the remixed versions of all the songs, and even versions of both of those that are both with and without the audio lines, because some of the songs have audio samples in them. You've probably heard it sort of marching around in the background. And you can create custom playlists. So if you want a playlist of just old music, you can have that. If you want a playlist of all the new stuff, you can have that. If you want all the stuff with sounds, you know, actual audio dialogue in it, then you can do that. And there's so much stuff you can do in this game. And that's what I mean when I say the attention to detail in this game is what I think makes it special. And what I think makes it worth the purchase. Because if it was just a version, if it was just the original game that was updated to work better on modern systems, that would be good. But we kind of already have that. You know, because the original games, you can buy them. In fact, technically speaking, you don't have to buy the original Command & Conquer and Red Alert. They are legally available to download for free. There are websites that you can do that. And Tiberian Sun as well. You can actually download Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn, Command & Conquer Red Alert 1, and Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun for free, legally. Like, it's not like even pirating it. They are freely available on the internet. I don't know how or why that is. I'm assuming there's some legal thing behind it. So, yeah, and there are, like, patches out there. I think there's a thing called, I think it's OpenRA, Open Red Alert for the Red Alert version. And I think there's a version of that for the original Command & Conquer 2. As I said, it's not exactly my area of expertise. I mean, I own Command & Conquer the first decade. And like the first few Command & Conquer games, kind of hard to play. Tiberian Sun and Red Alert 2... Well, Tiberian Sun kind of works. Red Alert 2 is very finicky. I remember I had the problem. I couldn't play skirmishes on Red Alert 2 because it had that bug where the units would just explode. You can still play the story campaign, but sometimes playing skirmishes is fun. You just can't do that because for some reason my Command & Conquer First Decade thing just doesn't work. I don't know why. It's some weird thing that EA did, you know, some sort of early DRM thing. I don't know, but it was really annoying. Anyway, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do that one. Chad. No comment. Expendability 80%. Government corruptibility 85%. Nice. Alright, let's see how much further we can get in on this. I'll probably end up doing 2, you know, this level and 1 other, or maybe 1 beyond that, I don't know. As of Joe. GDI is evacuating villages.
GDI is evacuating the village of Oham Hajir.
Oh, good. I guess.
Nod command directive. Destroy village and terminate GDI rescue operations.
Ah, yes, this is one of the...
Search and destroy residual GDI presence.
I think this is one of the baseless levels. Levels where you don't get to build a base, you just have the units you've got and that's it. Yeah. Okay. Apparently we somehow managed to start in the middle of the map, but what are you going to do?
Moving out. Moving out.
That'd be...
Moving out.
I always used to hate these levels,
Moving out.
but they're not that bad. They are a bit trial and error-y, but that was always kind of supposed to be the point.
Affirmative. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Vehicle reported. Yes. Moving out. Ready. Wait away, sir. You got it. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Alright.
Moving out.
Kind of just wander around,
Moving
hope to
out.
find some people, and then kill them.
Moving out.
Because, you know, we're Nod. That's what we do. Oh,
Moving
hello.
out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir.
I'm assuming this is the village.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
There's really very little pretense that we're supposed to be the good guys here. Yeah, we are the terrorists. But, you know, a game where you can play as both the good guys and the bad guys, nothing wrong with that. It's always nice to see different perspectives on things.
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's gotta be.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes. 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 Acknowledge.
We leave the church for last, just in case anybody wants to take sanctuary.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Mission
Oh,
accomplished.
nope, there we go. We just have to destroy the town. I thought he said he wanted me to take out all the GDI as well. Guess not. That was easy. Okay. Good. That was actually quicker than I expected. Ooh. Ah, I think I know which level this is. Spendability 50%, government corruptibility only 48%. This is one where you gotta put down Sam's, isn't it?
Before you can truly shape the future, you must first possess the past. Assimilate our history, for it is your own. Kane wants you to view this.
Accessing Brotherhood archives. The Brotherhood desires a world of peace, unity, and eternal brotherhood.
Funny that.
The Brotherhood springs from the lowest of places, offering unity and peace to otherwise neglected and abused nations. Tiberium heralds the dawn of a new age. The Brotherhood embraces this age, harvesting Tiberium to further expand our collective beliefs. Tiberium continues to confound the scientific community, soaking up ground minerals and soil nutrients like a sponge. The end result of this unique leaching process creates the formation of Tiberium crystals, rich in precious metals and available for collection with a minimum of mining expense.
I have good news. While I was at a top-level briefing with Kane, I made mention of your accomplishments and efforts. He's somewhat impressed, and is interested to see how you handle your next assignment. Kane needs Niger, and his personal commander is massing an assault through Algeria. We need to be assured that GDI's HN Warthogs flying out of Lagos do not hinder his progress. Your goal is to set up surface-to-air missile batteries and destroy the GDI airbase. You have caught Kane's eye, and he is watching. Do not fail me.
You'd think he'd have noticed, but apparently not.
Sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, moving out.
New construction options.
Unit moving out.
Building.
Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
Moving out.
Right.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir.
I think
Affirmative.
we're pretty secure in this corner. We do have to be a little bit careful,
Construction
of course,
complete.
but, not in a bad way. We should be fine.
New construction options.
Fiery
Building.
going.
Yes, sir.
Here's fun, actually. If you, the front. That's weird.
Affirmative.
This level only is completed if you build a SAM site, so if you want to just faff around and build bases,
Construction
which is
complete.
technically one of my favorite things. Here's the thing: the reason I like real-time strategies is because you get to build bases, and what it really stems from is my absolute love of city builders.
Moving out.
I've explained this particular
New
fact before.
construction options.
I love a good city builder.
Building.
Always
Yes,
have.
sir. Moving out. Reporting. Roger. Unit report. Moving out. Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
Construction
Right away,
complete.
sir.
Ready? Down there. Right. Good, you get airstrips. Airstrip. Oh yeah, the airstrip
Building.
is the vehicle builder. isn't
Yes,
it?
sir.
I always forget that.
Acknowledged.
That's gonna take my power.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out.
Hey, what's in there?
Moving out.
I haven't built that airstrip already.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out.
Well, that's not good.
Moving sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged.
Come on, move it.
Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Nice. Yep, there
Low
goes the power. Told you.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Give me a couple of them.
Right away, sir. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Unit
Building.
moving out. Waiting orders.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay,
Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
there we go. I think that's pretty much everything for now.
Building.
Give me a couple of them.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Flamethrower guys. They're always fun, but a bit
Building.
volatile for me.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have
Moving out.
arrived. Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting out.
Construction
order.
complete.
Affirmative.
Alright.
Reinforcements have
Moving out.
arrived.
Woo!
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
I
Unit
forgot you
ready.
guys had access to that in this level.
Building.
Moving out. Moving
Unit
out.
ready. Building. Unit ready.
Moving out.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kill them, please.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes,
Yep.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Okay.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Keep things chugging along.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
Okay.
Moving out.
Put your butts into there for a sec. That will at least
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
keep us going for now. Tough business.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Acknowledged.
I do love how grenades just explode. I know I probably shouldn't like it that much, but what you gonna do? I'm damaged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building. Construction
bit.
complete. Building.
We build
Construction complete.
a couple of them.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Unit report.
Construction complete. Building. Reinforcements have arrived.
Whee, plane.
Yes.
Construction complete.
Yes.
Why take them so long to destroy
Reinforcements have arrived.
civilian
Waiting orders.
vehicles?
Acknowledged.
I guess it just does.
Unit report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Nice.
Affirmative.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Affirmative.
Come on, guys, catch up now. I see you up there. Oh, that's nice.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Is he following? He is not.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Now their big tanks are bigger than mine,
Building.
unfortunately.
Waiting vehicle report knowledge.
I'm going to take down their tanks, I need to build more of my own.
Construction complete. Building. Reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, let's keep it chugging along. Actually,
Construction complete.
let's pause it for a split second
Reinforcements
because...
have arrived.
That's nice. Yeah, it's just gone 4 o'clock, so we're going to take a quick break, and we shall continue this when I get back. See you in a sec, guys. Alright, and we're back. So, we'll give CNC another half hour or so. I'll sort of keep a vague eye on the time as best I can. Where are those guys going?
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
No, I can't even get up there.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Wait.
Moving out.
Are you guys going to be heading in my direction soon? Yeah, you are. Whoa.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
sir. Knowledge.
That's not good.
Moving out. Unit report. Moving out. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
5 should be enough to take down the one guy. Actually, that'd be good than I remember.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. No.
Come on, squash them. There we go.
Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out.
Yes, there we go.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Squish.
Warning. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Alright, let's bring myself a couple of
Building.
engineers.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit ready. Building.
Ready and waiting. Rod. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes,
There
sir.
you are.
You got it. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
There we go.
Building.
Yes. Right away, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Moving out.
Oh, damn it, I forgot.
Building. GDI building
Roger.
captured. New construction options.
Reporting.
Primary building
Moving out.
selected. Unit
Yes, and
ready.
waiting. Rod.
GDI building
Ready and waiting.
captured.
Right away, sir.
New construction options.
Acknowledged. Right away, sir.
Building. Unit ready. GDI building captured.
Acknowledged.
Low power.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. GDI building captured. New construction options.
I think
Building.
we're pretty good. I don't think
Unit
there's going to be
ready.
Reporting.
anyone
Building.
else arguing with me right now. I don't think so, anyway.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Rod.
Building.
Alright.
GDI building captured. Unit ready. Building.
Moving out.
GDI building captured.
Reporting. Moving out.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Roger.
There we go.
GDI building captured.
That'll do it. Excellent.
Vehicle report. Yes, sir.
Still can't build the...
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Going. Don't know why.
Acknowledged.
Go down to that one.
Unit reporting. Moving out. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Now, the level
Moving
will
out.
pretty much end as
Acknowledged.
soon as I build a single SAM site.
Moving out.
Until then, I can just faff around.
Acknowledged.
I do like a little bit of faffing.
Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
That's your lot. It's all good.
Mission accomplished.
Bingo. Bye-bye. Nice. Okay. I love this game so much. I will say, I think they have tweaked the difficulty slightly because it does feel that easy mode is very easy. I have heard people say that easy mode is like really, really easy, but then like normal difficulty is apparently too hard. But you know, there'll be tweaks, there'll be patches, and I'm sure there'll be like difficulty modes added in. Because one of the other things this game has, of course, is it has modding capabilities. They've actually released the source code for the game and will allow people to make pretty much whatever mods they want to make. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go for this one. Benin. Okay, what's this next level? I forget.
I was starting to trust you, but now Kane has asked for your services specifically. He thinks you can handle this. GDI has imported a nuclear detonator, and Kane's intelligence shows it hasn't even been unpacked yet. Since you seem so brilliant, sneak into the GDI base with a small task force, find the crate, and get out, if you can. And if you're lucky, I'll have a helicopter waiting for you.
Ah, Seth. What a douche. Kaboom.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Unit acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Nice.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Okay, well, that's a thing.
Affirmative.
Where does this go?
Acknowledged.
I
Affirmative.
actually don't know where this goes.
Moving out.
Ah, well, I think I've identified where their base.
Affirmative. Moving
That's
out.
not good. Oh, good for me.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out.
Guess we know where the base is now.
Ready and moving out.
We don't have to destroy the base, we just have to take out... Well, we just have to grab the package.
Got it. Right away, sir. Not a problem. Not a problem. Got it. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Sometimes it's a good idea to send one unit on ahead as like a scout.
Moving out.
See what you can find.
Moving out.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It depends on sort of what kind of
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
level you're playing as, really. Yeah, you're dead.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
He's still chugging along.
Moving out.
What else can we find?
Moving out.
We find
Acknowledged. Moving out.
this is not the right way.
Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I guess the right way is like up here then. Finding the correct way to go tends to...
Unit
Nope, there it
lost.
goes.
Moving out.
Still alive? I don't know, that health bar is getting pretty small.
Right away, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. You got it. Affirmative. Roger.
Oh, this could be another way. Then again, he's probably very likely to get killed by that guy.
Moving out.
Or
Affirmative.
not, apparently.
You
That
got
seemed
it.
to work.
Roger.
Unit
Oh, there it
lost.
goes. Had to happen eventually. Okay, so we got the sort of the rough space where the base is. That's a start.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Usually destroying a church will net you a goodie or something. Sometimes. Or is that mostly a red alert thing?
Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I don't know why I'm doing this really.
Affirmative.
It's just fun.
Not a problem.
If you're gonna play the bad guy, you may as well have fun with it, right?
Got it. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Another one incoming.
Not a problem. You got it. Not a problem.
So we can go either up the top way or into the bottom way. I don't know exactly
Not a problem.
where
Reporting. You got it.
it's gonna end up being.
Roger. Moving out.
Come on, off you go. Not that hard. It really, really isn't. Really?
Ready and
What are
waiting.
you doing? I don't know.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Reporting.
There we go.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Wait,
Unit
really? That was
moving
a
out.
dead end? Oh.
Moving out. Moving out.
Macy, that's just mean.
Unit reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Moving out.
How many dead ends in this level? It's irritating. Pretty sure the pickup happens down here somewhere.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Come on, you can do it. Cross the bridge now. Come on, there you go.
Unit report. Affirmative.
There we go. See, you can do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on, come on.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Oh, sure.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Hey, it works for me.
Yes, sir. Got it. Yes, sir.
I wasn't able to destroy the other bases
Yes,
because I
sir.
had to capture them.
Yes, sir.
But you I can destroy.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Nice.
Affirmative.
Those poor soldiers just forced to stand up on the cliff and watch everything because they can't reach me. Uh-huh.
Acknowledge.
Yep, there it is.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived. Mission accomplished.
Easy. Pretty much all of North Africa is mine. Well, Kane's, not mine. I work for Kane. GDI, GDI, or no GDI. Let's do this one. We've only got about, what, 7 minutes?
Well, there's no stopping you, is there? But Kane may not be as impressed with you as I thought. You've been relegated to a simple propaganda mission. Sneak into this GDI base and steal their new toy. They call it Orca, and it's a high-speed attack helicopter. Use it to destroy this village. This should be a no-brainer for someone of your caliber.
You know, I always remember playing the game and like using the Orca, and I was like, I remember watching this and thinking, why can't the Orca be like this in the actual game? Like, you know, dodging missiles, dodging attacks, swooping in, and just hitting the target at the end. Like, why can't the Orca in the game be like that? Kaboom! But no, it's not that simple. Right, what are we doing?
Yes, Roger.
I don't actually remember this level.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Ready and waiting. You got it. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I genuinely don't remember this level.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Should make it kind of interesting, I suppose.
Moving out. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Moving out.
Okay, stay away from the boat.
Moving
Noted.
out. Roger. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Quick, go now while it's distracted.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Ah, there's some flamethrower guys in that mix.
Yes.
That's always fun.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
Fun with flamethrower guys is they're just as likely to kill your people as they are to kill the enemy, which is a bit of a mixed bag in my opinion.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Knowledge. Waiting order. Affirmative.
One of my engineers, that's
Moving out.
good.
Moving out.
Do not want to lose them. That's literally the point of the level.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Let's see if we can just complete this level and
Acknowledge.
then we'll call it a day.
Moving out.
I don't know where I'm going. I don't remember anything about this level at all. I really don't.
Acknowledge.
That was a big one. Nope.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Don't do that. You'll get their attention.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out.
blow it up, blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. There we go.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Roger. You got it. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Orc is what we need to steal. That's what we don't
Reporting.
Lost.
That was rad.
Got it. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Roger. Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Yeah, this one was pretty easy, all things considered.
Yes. Reporting. Right away, sir. Acknowledged. Yes. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir.
You know, thinking about it, I suppose I could have captured the rest of the base, but a bit late now. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's right. That's the village I've got to destroy, isn't it? I should have probably have captured the rest of the base. Too late now. I probably should have done. I don't know. Am I supposed to destroy the entire village?
Yes.
Why didn't I think about that?
GDI building
I was
captured.
having too much fun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Well, he was the only one with a rocket. Okay, recharge up
Yes,
the thingamajiggies. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Yes, sir.
If there's a particular building I've got to destroy or kill or whatever, but probably not.
Yes, sir.
This could take a while. I will finish the level before I switch across to Red Alert because I don't see any reason why not. I'm assuming there's probably no way across to the upper village. That was my own fault. If I'd have thought ahead, then I could have just captured the base and probably built a few more. For some reason, I wasn't thinking about that. I don't know why. Oh well.
Yes, sir.
Don't know if there's a... Did we destroy the entire village? Steal the weapon and fly to the nearby village and destroy it. Yeah, so it's probably the whole village.
Affirmative.
You know what? This is probably going to take too long. What I will do is I will quit out of
Battle
this.
control terminated.
And I will switch across to Red Alert. So if you'll give me just a moment, it'll probably require... Oh yeah, one thing I did say I was going to do. You got this bonus gallery, which is full of just lovely, 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 lovely things. As you can see, I've already played a whole bunch of GI stuff. There's all the nod stuff I've so far unlocked. And you've got a lot of these things here. Some of them are images, some of them are videos. You just get this kind of stuff. It's like, you know, it's sort of an early take. Yeah, Eric Martin is General Shepard. Performing rehearsal takes GDI mission X16Y42, GDI level 1. All of these chroma keyed green screen movies were shot in Westwood's on-site film studio in Building 2. You can play them. It literally does just play a little thing. Just a little video about this, that, and the other. Bill Collins is Carter. Eric Randall is Greg Burnett. Wendy Bagger is Morelli. And all these sort of different characters that they create. Eric Gooch is Seth. He's always good as Seth. So yeah, it's just all this nice little extra stuff that you can get, and it's all just really, really good. Like it is literally really good. Actually, let me just... Apparently it's saying that some of these things are still There we go. All marked off. So yeah, give us a sec and let me just load up. I've got to wait for it to stop and then start. Let it start again. Play it. If you would be oh so kind. Okay, remastered. I may need to. Don't know. Let's see. Will it pick it up automatically? It might. It might not. Yep, yes it has. Ah, how about that? I wasn't 100% sure if it was going to pick it up automatically or I'd have to switch it to something else. But no, it's fine. Excellent, so here we are. This is Red Alert. Pretty similar, but also pretty different. So yeah, if you never played Red Alert, it is essentially running on the same engine as the first Command & Conquer, but it's got a different setting and slightly different like themes and tones to the whole thing. But I always kind of liked that about it, you know, how it was like two different games basically, even if it was running on the same engine. So we'll start a new game, and this time, who did I play as last time? I played as the Allies. Now, okay, last time I did this, it kind of didn't work entirely. Like something went a bit wrong. As I said, there are a few bugs here or there. I do hope this is going to work. Let's see what happens.
Stop playing with that thing. I've just got to adjust this. Give me the sequence calculations. Now! They're already done. I wonder if it will be raining. Stand by.
I mean, if you had a time machine, what would you do, huh? Let's kill Hitler, said Einstein.
Ja, was ist los? Ich habe keine Zeit hier rumzustehen.
Ja, ich verstehe.
It's an interesting concept, the idea that you can technically travel through time, but you can't touch anybody. Touching anybody is what destroys them.
Hitler is out of the way. Congratulations, Professor. With Hitler removed, time will tell. Sooner or later, time will tell.
Just Hell March. I love Hell March. There's always a lot of debate about whether Hell March 1, 2, or 3 is the best. I like them all. I think second is probably my favorite, like gun to my head, but alright. Well, it didn't go to a black screen, so hopefully it's working. Allied headquarters, present day. But I mean, present day in quotes.
Commander?
The last transmission?
0900 hours. Since then, nothing.
Perhaps Einstein escaped?
Too much to hope for, General. He would have contacted us by now. This is classified.
I know.
I sent for her.
General von Essling, she is a civilian.
That's why I don't get killed.
Commander, this is Tanya Adams, a professional volunteer. She will work with you on this mission. Somewhere inside this research center, the Soviets hold Albert Einstein. We need him back immediately. Get Tanya inside so she can get Einstein out. Once you have located him, bring him back to your drop-off point for immediate evacuation. Be careful. The base is heavily fortified, but not invincible.
Their weakness is power. Black out the base and nothing will stop you. Good luck.
Interesting that they didn't change the voice of Tanya in this one, because in the PlayStation version she has a different voice. And I don't know why they changed the voice. It's a weird thing.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Hi, guy. Oop. Yeah, that's what I mean when I said that Red Alert had a bit more in the way of, like, lag compared to the actual Command & Conquer. I'm not sure what it is. This may... Yeah, that causes some lag. For some reason, the explosive barrels really lag the game out. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. It will calm down, like, the longer the game goes on for.
Let's rock! Let's rock! Let's rock! I'm there! Cha-ching!
Cha-ching!
Signal flare detected from the north.
Let's rock!
Ah? Yes.
Yeah? Let's
Our
rock!
reinforcements have arrived.
Cha-ching! Chew on this! Let's rock!
Yeah, and they couldn't have just done this in the first place, I suppose. Just blown everything up like that.
I'm there!
I guess it was too easy to work out.
Let's rock! I'm there! I'm there! I'm there!
Probably shouldn't let Tanya die. First level in the game is always really easy because that's the first level. Of course it's really easy. Yeah, they totally couldn't have pulled these guys in to get Einstein out, I suppose. They had to,
Yes.
He's off. That was easy. It's kind of the first level, what do you expect?
Mission accomplished.
Easy. Kaboom, kaboom. It's like, again, why can't it be that easy when you're actually playing the game? Nice. I always like the little detail, how Switzerland is neutral. Like, they're not colored, they're not involved. Not yet, anyway. Alright, next level. There we go.
Soviet aggression has increased tenfold already. We don't have the manpower to fight Stalin's armies on every front.
Commander, you did a fine job rescuing Einstein for us. Now, we are counting on you again. One of the passes we use for a supply route has been blocked by the Reds. A convoy from the 434th is due through in a matter of hours. The supplies they carry are critical to our war efforts. Nikos, what we have in that area to work with?
Not much. And time is against us.
You will have to make do. Clear the pass so the convoy can get to safety. Their lives rest in your hands. Go!
Always protecting convoys.
Mission timer initialized.
Uh-oh.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. At once.
New construction options. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Waiting for
Construction
knowledge.
options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Reinforcements
Yes, sir.
have arrived.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
All right.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
One thing you will notice,
Complete.
and I don't know if it's something that was done deliberately or if it's just something that was done because it was done.
Reinforcements have arrived. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
The timer is faster than you think it is.
Affirmative.
Much faster.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Gotta keep it moving nice and fast.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Alright.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Move it, move it, move
Affirmative.
it, move it.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged.
I think I discovered where their
Unit
base is
lost.
at least. Whoa, who
Affirmative.
died? Who died and what? What the? What
Reporting.
happened here?
Affirmative.
20 minutes remaining.
I know.
Yes, sir. Very well.
I'm gonna move
At
so
once.
bloody fast in these levels.
Building.
Reporting. Agreed.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting at once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Silos.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Oh, there now.
Building.
Reporting.
Always
Very
these
well.
Construction
silos
complete.
these days.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
One of the things I never
Construction
understood
complete.
about the silos in this game is,
Affirmative.
like,
Reporting
why do they
agreed.
use power? They're just a giant vat that sits on the floor, so
Building.
why do I need to power them exactly?
Construction complete.
I never worked that
Building.
out.
Construction complete. Convoy
I'm sure there.
approaching.
Oh, yeah, I
Low
guess we're done.
power. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
One of the things I do quite like, actually, is that you actually come back to this
Building.
level later, and the base has changed, but
Construction complete.
it's technically still your base, and I do quite like that. So they did a little remodeling when you were done. Which is quite nice. Hey, and there goes the convoy. Mission success.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I don't know what that says. Don't matter now, I guess. Nice. I lost 4 buildings. Did I? Why did I lose buildings? What buildings did I lose? Hang on a sec. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It doesn't really matter. For the record, there is a mission select screen. I meant to show you that in the Command and Conquer one. I completely forgot. I'll show you this at the end of this little session. Pretty good. There we go. I'm always a little worried, like the Red Alert game seems a little bit more unstable than the Command and Conquer game. Not in like a okay. Landcom 16 something or other. This field commander intelligence recon shows heavy Soviet movement in your area. Nearby bridges are key to Soviet advancement. Destroy all bridges. ASSFE, tell them to assist. Keep her alive at all costs. I think I remember this one.
Yeah? Let's rock! Let's rock! Let's rock! Cha-ching! I'm there! Let's rock! Let's rock! Cha-ching! Chew on this! Let's rock!
Works for me.
I'm there! Cha-ching! I'm there!
Medic reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Yes, sir! Let's rock! What's up? I'm there!
And gone. It is kind of funny how Tanya became kind of synonymous, I suppose, with the Red Alert franchise of Command and Conquer.
Let's rock!
To the point where every other group in the CNC universe ended up with a Tanya variant, which is kind of funny when you actually think about it.
I'm there! I'm there!
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What's up? I'm there! Chew on this! Yeah? I'm there! Let's rock! I'm there!
Alright.
Let's rock! Let's rock!
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yeah? I'm there! Let's rock! I'm there!
Apparently he's going somewhere. Where you are? Ah, you're map reviewing for me, are you?
I'm there! I'm there! Chew on this! Cha-ching! Yeah?
Boom!
Let's rock!
Hey, it works for me.
Let's rock! Let's rock! Let's rock! Yeah?
This is probably not going to work, but whatever.
I'm there!
Hey, it did work.
Chew on this!
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
What's up? Cha-ching! 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 I'm there!
Engineering.
What's up? Let's rock!
Alright. Don't know why I
What's
need the
up?
engineers.
Let's
I'm
rock!
assuming that will become clear in time.
Let's rock!
If you see a barrel, blow it up. It's usually worth it.
I'm there!
So you'll notice that now I've been playing for a few minutes, like all the lag has
I'm
gone
there.
away. It is weird that the lag only
Let's
seems to happen when
rock!
the game first boots up.
Let's
And then
rock!
after a while, it's just like, nope, don't
I'm
need any
there.
more lag, thanks. I appreciate the efforts, but
rock!
doesn't really need it. It's weird. I'm not sure why that's the case. It just is.
Let's rock! Let's rock.
Do let's.
Let's rock. I'm there.
At least we don't have a timer on this level.
Engineering. Affirmative.
What's up? I'm there. I'm there. Cha-ching!
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What's up? I'm there. Let's rock. Let's rock.
Medic healing a medic.
Medic reporting.
There's something
Cha-ching!
ironic about that.
I'm there. Let's rock. I'm there. Let's rock. Chew on this. I'm there. Cha-ching!
Okay, so we've got a bunch of buildings.
Yes, sir. I'm there. Let's rock.
Could blow them up,
I'm there.
or I could destroy them. I don't know which. Just destroy the bridges. That's my objective, isn't it? Keep it alive at all costs. Yeah, I gotta destroy the bridges. There's the third bridge. The only way to get to there is to bypass those.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, that's a very strange thing. Oh, hey, BH.
New construction options.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Shake it, baby.
Repairing. Building.
Guess we'll build one of them, huh?
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Let's rock.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Medic reporting. Moving out.
Hop on in. There you go. 1, and 2, and 3.
Vehicle
I
reporting.
have no idea where to take you.
Affirmative.
Don't think we want to go down, so I'm assuming we're gonna go up.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I'm there. Let's rock.
That got me to the other side of these guys, so that's something.
I'm there. Let's rock. Let's rock.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Chew on this. Yeah. Cha-ching. I'm there. Let's rock.
I suppose that's it. I don't see any other bridges to
Let's
destroy.
rock.
And I'm assuming if I take out one of these, we're fine.
Cha-ching. Let's rock. I'm there.
Mission accomplished.
There it goes. Easy. I always prefer the levels where you get to build a base, but I understand that they wanted a bit of variety, so you don't always have to do that. Uh-huh. Nice. Nope, only one this time.
Commander, I wish I could say I had good news, but not all of our battles fared as well as yours. The Greek front is collapsing, and Germany is all but taken. However, not all is lost. Your efforts have hampered Soviet progress in this area. The bridges you destroyed have caused the Soviets to redirect their forces through a certain mountain pass that I believe you are familiar with. They are gambling that you will not be able to stop them a second time. Prove them wrong. Stavros.
Expect a heavy concentration of Soviet armor. The base you established is still standing. Get it up to speed as quickly as possible. We're counting on you to keep the Reds from breaking through.
Nice.
Reinforcements have arrived. New construction options.
Yes, sir?
Wait. Oh.
At once.
Now that is new. Now,
Agreed.
here's
Very
fun.
well.
Because in the PlayStation version...
Repairing.
Huh. Yeah, in the PlayStation version...
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Yes, sir? Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yeah, in the PlayStation version, it doesn't remember what you've done.
Acknowledged.
Now that's interesting. You know, I did wonder that. I genuinely did wonder if that was going to be the case.
Agreed.
Stop attacking my...
At once.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Bloody nuisances.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Excuse me.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Never used my
Reporting.
wires.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Low power.
Of course, low power.
Building. Construction complete. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Alright, so I need to build a few more...
Building. Cancel.
Dozen camo pillars
On hold.
as well.
Unit ready. Training. Building. Unit ready. Training. Construction
Yes, sir.
complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Now, as you can see, compared to the original one, the map has
Affirmative.
been expanded. Again, I think that's one of the nice touches I like about these sort of couple of levels. The fact that the game now actually remembers what you did in one level and then passes it over to the next. That's actually really cool. That was not in the PlayStation version.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yeah, I distinctly remember that not being in the
Building.
PlayStation version of the game.
Yes, sir.
Probably the PlayStation wouldn't have had the capacity to remember that sort of stuff.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Well, I found out where their base is.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Alright, let's
Acknowledged.
see.
Acknowledged.
Sorry if I'm a bit quiet from time to time.
Building.
I am very focused right now. You kind of need to be in a real-time strategy.
Building.
Let's have a second look.
Acknowledged.
Get you guys up.
Very
there
well.
first, the main group.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options. Unit ready. Building.
No, it's gonna wipe
Construction
my power,
complete.
Unfortunately, bit annoying.
Low power.
No, not that one.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Did you actually try to drop
Construction complete.
people into my area? You guys are idiots. Like, why on earth did you think that was gonna work? I don't think we're gonna be getting
Yes,
any
sir?
attacks from the south.
Affirmative.
But I could be wrong. I mean, they could go all the way down south, but it doesn't look like they're gonna. And you guys appear to have just completely lost the threat.
Affirmative.
Which is probably for the best.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Briefly go heal yourself, please.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Okay, so what
Repair.
we really need to do.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged.
Oh, good.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
What we really need to
Affirmative.
do, keep exploring the map. You know that their base is up top. Looks like they got a lot of tanks milling around. I should build some of my own tanks. Yes, I can.
Building.
Awaiting order. Knowledge.
At least you can stack building of units
Unit
now.
ready.
Again, that was one of those sort of
Affirmative.
small quality of life improvements that they decided to add in. Probably for the best.
Unit ready. Building. Repairing. Repairing. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Yes, sir. At once.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Are two soldiers really going to take out that tank? I think they are, aren't they?
Reporting.
That's impressive.
Acknowledged.
Hey, good on them.
Yes, sir.
That's probably just because I'm playing on easy mode. But that's fine. Oh.
Training.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yeah, but you can
Unit
see
ready.
just how much they've expanded the map compared to the last level we did.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Medic reporting.
You over there.
Moving out.
I feel someone already.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Oh, hello.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Nice to see the medics getting busy.
Acknowledged. Medic reporting. Moving out.
Okay. That gives us most of the map now revealed. Getting past those flamethrower towers is going to be irritating as hell.
Medic reporting. Reporting.
Coming all the way down there. Are you going to try to sneak up my wood? Where the fudge did you guys come from?
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training. Building. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Oh, bugger.
Unit ready.
Knowledge. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Build them through that entrance too.
Knowledge.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Vehicle reporting.
There. You guys don't seem to have moved. I approve of you not moving.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's take
Waiting
you
orders.
guys and
At
start
once.
moving up.
Reporting. Of course.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Of course. Yes, sir. Reporting. Agreed. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Silence needed.
There's a
Unit lost.
silent needed.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Silence.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Riddler always seemed more brutal to me compared to the original Command and Conquer. Maybe that's just me.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Of
lost.
course.
Silence needed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
There, you happy now?
Yes, sir.
Quit complaining
At
about
once.
bloody silos.
Yes, sir.
Bit of a
Yes, sir.
shame I can't capture them, but
Very well.
they wanted to destroy the base. Let's destroy it. Let's actually have fun for once. Did I miss my 5 o'clock stop? I did, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
I was meant to take it at the start of this level, but
Of course.
whatever.
Unit lost.
At once. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Of course. Yes, sir. Very well.
We'll get to the end. Not that far away once I actually, you know what? We can just pause it now. I know it's a bit later than normal, but I'll take a quick break. And yeah, easy. See you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Alright, let's polish off this level nice and quick. Oh, we haven't destroyed that already, did we?
Ready and waiting.
you.
At once.
Hey, see? Soviets can't beat me that easily. How are you playing it?
Building. Construction complete. Low power.
Yeah, I've never understood why
Structure sold.
silos need power. Never understood it for a split second.
Mission accomplished.
Woo! Nice. Nice. Well, you see, you can sort of do that in the game, so I'll give you credit on that one. Because you can destroy barrels that blow the hell up and, you know, take out like half a base or something. Ooh, 3. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go with that one. I don't remember these levels, so, you know. You okay? Come on, game. Don't leave me hanging here. Game. Come on. I'll give you an extra... There we go.
Government leaders have abandoned the capital and are now hiding in exile. Information out of occupied Athens has been sporadic, but Soviet forces are indeed in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying territories in Greece. In the city, fighting among Allied and Soviet troops continues, but the Allied death toll is rising rapidly. Now it remains to be seen if Allied forces will be able to weather this onslaught intact. Reacting to this latest assault, Allied diplomats led the United Nations in a 281-7 vote that, in approving a unique military funding initiative aimed at increasing global Allied support. This proposal calls for the formation of a global defense agency to be temporarily established in an as yet unnamed European capital. Indeed, in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying...
Sounds bad, does it not? Well, it is. But Stalin has just written his obituary. At last, this will help us galvanize the rest of the world against him. Yes, we have lost Greece. But we are not out just yet. Stalin may think so. But if we can continue to counsel the talents of commanders like yourself, we will come through this war on top. My old friend... One of Tanya's men. She found something. But Russian security agents have captured her. They will almost certainly take her back to Moscow. We must get her back. She has vital information on the Iron Curtain project. That information could help tip the scales in our favor. Let him clear his head. In this state, he is of no use to us. The Soviets currently hold Tanya near Grodno. The prison is well guarded, but a supply truck from a nearby Soviet base runs through the facility several times a day. If your spies can infiltrate the war factory, they may be able to hitch a ride into the prison compound. Once you have found Tanya, get her out of there any way you can.
Such a pretty face. Where is Professor Einstein? I was hoping you'd say that.
This cutscene was not in the PlayStation version. interestingly enough. I don't know if it was cut for like content reasons or if it was cut for space reasons, but this was not in the PlayStation version. In fact, quite a lot of cutscenes from, well, I'd say a lot. A handful of cutscenes from Red Alert didn't make it into the PlayStation versions.
I'm afraid the effects are quite permanent.
And yet this screenshot was still used in the credits, which is strange.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started. 30 minutes remaining.
Commander, for king and country. For king and country.
So yes, thing about spies, you have to stay away from
King
dogs.
and country. On my way.
Really
For king and country.
have to stay
On
away
my
from
way.
dogs.
For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. 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 For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. On my way.
You get into there.
For king and country. On my way. On my way.
There, that does that. This is the easy part of the level.
Building infiltrated. Building infiltrated.
That's all you got? Kiss it bye-bye. Yes, sir. Let's rock.
I like that.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. Cha-ching. I'm there.
Oh, balls.
Mission failed.
Damn it, why did you have to take 2 shots to kill the dog? Oh wow, I never saw that in the PlayStation version either. That's slightly depressing. Damn it, why did you have to take 2 shots to kill the dog? Yes. Of course I want to give it another go. It's not that hard. Shouldn't be that hard.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander, for king and
30
country.
minutes remaining.
For king and country. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On
I
my
don't
way.
know how wide
For
the
king and country.
area of
On my
attack of the
way.
dogs are.
For king and country.
I don't want to get too close.
Indeed. 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 For
It would seem
king
kind
and
of weird to
country.
me that they tried to make him like a
For king and country.
James Bond-like character. It's very strange.
Building infiltrated.
Right, let's see if we can actually do it right this time. Nope, that's one button.
Building infiltrated.
That's all you got? Kiss it bye-bye. Yeah? Let's rock. Let's rock.
Okay, those dogs actually coming all the way down here. Dogs are actually the one thing Tanya really does have to fear, aside from vehicles.
Let's rock! I'm there! Chew on this! I'm there!
Okay.
Let's rock! Chew on this! I'm there! Let's rock!
Don't go speeding through this.
Chew on this!
Alone, Tanya is surprisingly vulnerable.
Cha-ching! Chew on this! Let's rock! I'm there! Chew on this! I'm there! I'm there! Chew on this! Cha-ching! Chew on this! Cha-ching! Let's rock! I'm there! Chew on this!
Now, of course, we've got to take out the SAM sites.
I'm there! I'm there!
That doesn't mean we can't take out a couple of other things too.
Cha-ching! Let's rock!
Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I'm there! I'm there! Let's rock! Let's rock! Let's rock! I'm there! Let's rock! Let's rock! I'm there! Let's rock! Let's rock!
Need to get her down to
I'm
the
there!
thingy as soon as possible, but...
Let's rock! Let's rock! I'm there! I'm there!
Uh-oh, I think she spotted me.
Let's rock!
Let's go.
Yeah?
Actually, one
Let's
thing I do
rock!
want to do real quick. We
Let's rock!
take care of this.
Cha-ching! Let's rock!
Half damage. Not as good as I'd hoped, but nah. What are you gonna do? Good enough. Get her out of here. At least we can't fail that way now.
Tanya rescued. Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north. Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting yes, orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Engineering. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, that is a goddamn mammoth tank.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And yes,
Yes,
they're
sir.
about as bad as they look.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Get that
Affirmative.
close, you idiot.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay, what we want to do...
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
One of those really weird
Yes, sir.
things
Acknowledged.
about this game is for some reason
Yes, sir.
you can only overtake a building if it's at red level health.
Yes, sir. At once.
I mean, I understand the reasons
Waiting
why.
order. Affirmative.
It tries to make it a bit more challenging, I suppose. They're still bloody annoying if you ask me.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction options. Our base is under attack.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Low power.
Yes, sir.
Construction options.
Yes, sir.
For it.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. At once.
Nope,
Ready
that's
and waiting.
the wrong guy. Where's the other?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay, excellent. So we will.
New construction options. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Build a
Building.
barracks.
Construction
Now that
complete.
we've got all of
New
this,
construction options.
Yes,
puts
sir.
me in much better
Acknowledged.
stead.
Reporting at once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Building.
Refinery.
Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
I never liked the fact that you had to take down the health meter to
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
red. Ooh, that's not
Acknowledged.
good.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
That's fine.
New construction options.
Yes, you will.
Low power.
Okay, yeah, big base. Very big base. But I took out their construction yard. So, at least I think that's the only construction yard. I hope that's the only construction yard they got. I don't actually know, admittedly. Okay, so we've got the war factory.
Training.
Them.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Only build heavy
Training. Building. Unit ready.
Got a war factory. Do I need a submarine pen? Yeah. Don't think I need one of them.
Unit ready.
I put them there for
Building. Building.
If only for the extra support.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Provides spy plane support? No, it hasn't.
Unit ready. Building.
What was that?
Construction complete.
What are you doing?
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir.
Why did you go over there?
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Because we can probably sneak in the back way. That'll avoid the Tesla towers.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So.
Building.
I think that's most of what we
Awaiting
what are
order.
you doing down there.
Unit ready.
Oh, you're the second one. Build another power
Building.
plant.
Construction complete.
Build another
Building.
They're probably super
Construction
pissed that I've taken
complete.
over their little base.
Building.
Plane.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Very well. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting at once. Agreed.
That's right. Come on to my side of the river.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Of course.
Unit
At
lost.
once.
Ow, that looked like it hurt.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Can I...
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
What damage would you do? Not enough.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Don't blow up the bridge.
Affirmative.
Come on, get your butts over here, will you?
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Stop going round, you idiots.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
There are always silos needed.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Come on, come on, come on.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Nice to be able to use the enemy stuff against them. It's always fun.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
There we go.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yeah, I think I've won this.
Silos needed.
Oh.
Silos needed. Building.
Vehicle
Construction
reporting.
complete.
Affirmative.
Always bloody
Building.
silos.
Construction complete. Building.
Which was the game that got rid of
Construction
silos?
complete.
It was Red Alert
Building.
2 didn't have silos. That's probably why it's my
Construction
favorite. Yeah, I think I remember Red Alert 2 does not have silos.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Easy.
Building.
When you know what you're doing.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Low power. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Power plant.
Construction complete.
Excellent.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Where's your fearsome Tesla power now?
Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Second time's the charm, I guess. Now that was that bloody dog.
So very pretty. But oh so stubborn.
Kaboom. Yeah, both of those cutscenes were missing from the PlayStation version. As I said, I'm not sure if it was like a content thing, because pretty dark cutscenes, all things considered, or it might have been a space thing. Because obviously, like, Red Alert is more advanced than the original Command & Conquer, there's more to it. But I guess we'll see. Right. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, you.
Excellent work, Commander. The information Tanya recovered has proved invaluable. Would you not agree, Stavros?
Yes. Our analysis is almost No, sit. I'm late. I apologize. My watch is not working.
Professor Einstein, this is an honor. General Nico Stavros.
Yes.
Professor, let me introduce the commander who rescued you. Commander, this is Professor Albert Einstein.
Yes. Very exciting.
These are reconnaissance photos taken near the Aegean Sea. Professor, perhaps you can help us identify the specifics?
From what I've had a chance to read, this is Stalin's main research laboratory. They are working on a new kind of defensive system. Oh, yeah, this is it. The Iron Curtain is based on the theory of resonating molecules at certain
Well, yes,
frequencies.
Professor, but what does the Iron Curtain do?
Do? Well, by the theorem, it appears to make things invulnerable. Any vehicle or structure covered with this effect, by theory, will be impervious to harm. It's incredible. I know Tesla was experimenting with this kind
Thank
of...
you, Professor. That is all we need to know. Soviet research on this device cannot be allowed to continue. What else do we know about this research facility, Stavros? Nikos, put your personal losses aside for a moment, will you?
Yes, of course. Besides R&D functions, this base also serves as a waypoint for Soviet submarine actions, so it is heavily populated. As far as we can tell, the only prototype they have of this Iron Curtain is located here. We do not know if it is operational yet.
Commander, your task is simple. Get into that base, infiltrate their laboratories, and destroy all information and prototypes of this Iron Curtain.
Is this one of the internal levels? Like, is there an internal level in this? Because I always hated the internal levels.
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good, we do have a base.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. At once. Reporting. Agreed. Ready and waiting. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yikes.
Acknowledged.
Works for me.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative. At once.
Don't think I want to
Very well.
set my base up on this side of things.
Awaiting
I
orders.
suppose I could, but...
Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Ready and wait. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Reporting. Agreed. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's see what else we
Very
can
well.
find.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Take a bit longer, but it doesn't seem
Reporting.
to bother him, so that's
At once.
fine. This is good, because there's 2 gold ore veins here. And I like that they actually make them look like little mines. Which was, if you look at the original version, really hard to tell. But, yeah.
Agreed.
Oh good, you got rid of
Yes,
the
sir.
tank. Excellent. Okay, for now, head back down there. You
Reporting.
guys move
At
on
once.
up. See, there's no point in trying to set up a base here. It's virtually impossible. It's too small an area.
Yes,
but
sir. At once.
build a base, get your spine to the end tech
Yes, sir.
center. Yeah.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Wow, a lot of this map is water.
Affirmative.
A lot of this map is water. This map is big.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well.
Okay, let's see if we can actually find a decent
Very well.
place to set my base up.
Agreed. Affirmative. 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 Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Maybe the whole outside of the level as well. I mean, I suppose if we're supposed to be fighting in Greece right now, it could be that this is supposed to be a series of islands. Actually, that would make an awful lot of sense, wouldn't it?
Ready and waiting. Well.
Okay, is this Soviet base or my base? Or a place for my... That's
Very
a
well.
Soviet base. Okay.
Affirmative.
Naval unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Very well.
Ooh, that ain't good. What happened?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
shit.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Goddamn Soviet sub.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Let's see what else we can reveal before we end up losing all of them.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Keep moving. Don't stop now.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
No, don't stop.
Acknowledged.
Keep moving.
Acknowledged.
Probably not going to survive too much longer if I'm not careful.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Uh-oh.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Okay, well, we've revealed good chunks of the map here. That's fine.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Ah, looks like we're on two separate islands. Now that is interesting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Shit.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
At once.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Lost.
Well, it's a start.
Affirmative. Very well. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit
yes, sir.
Lost.
Very well. Yes, sir. At once. Reporting. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, isn't he a good little soldier standing still and not doing anything?
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Of course. Agreed. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Cannot deploy here.
Acknowledged.
Cannot deploy here.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Why not?
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
New construction options.
You'll do.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Do I still have... Oh, good, you are still alive.
Yes, sir.
The base is under attack.
Oi!
Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building.
Okay.
Construction
yes, sir.
Complete.
Affirmative.
You down
New
there.
construction options.
That's nice.
Building.
Some barracks.
Reporting.
Construction
Agreed.
complete.
Can you
New
stop
construction
that?
options.
Please.
Awaiting order. Agreed.
Am I gonna have to put all my rocket troops somewhere nearby? Actually, that's probably not a terrible idea.
At once.
Okay.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once.
Unit ready.
Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Alright, let's get an old
Building.
refinery going.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Agreed.
Repairing. Unit lost.
Oh, balls.
Reporting at once.
Unit lost. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Very well.
Unit ready. Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Finish with the okay.
Training.
Unit
Unit ready. Training. Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Reporting.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
What? What?
Training. Unit ready. Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Training.
Ready
Unit
and waiting.
ready. Repairing.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Training.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well. At once.
Unit ready.
Engineering affirmative.
There it is. Gotcha. I have way too much fun doing that.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting at once.
Training. Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Careful now.
Training.
Very well.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Low power. New construction options.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Naval unit lost.
Agreed.
Shame.
Awaiting order. Yes, sir. Agreed. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options. Repairing.
Excellent. Okay, so we've got all that. We need a
Building.
war factory would be quite nice. You guys still trying to break into here? You're really not doing a very good job of it, are you?
Repairing. Insufficient funds.
No always. Actually, are we close to... Oh, blimey, we are. We're almost at 6 o'clock.
Construction complete.
Well, unfortunately, this would seem our time here is coming to an end, which is such a shame, because...
New construction options.
In case I didn't tell you once,
Building.
this is a fantastic game, guys. I mean, you've probably noticed that I've mostly just been focusing on, like, just fanning around, doing silly shit. And I just... This game is so fun. Like, genuinely, it is fun. Actually, I don't
Construction
really know
complete.
what I need
Cancel.
right now is another
Building.
orc truck. And yeah, I friggin' love this game. Like, so much. It's hard to describe exactly how much I really love this game. It really, really is. I love the original one. You know, I love Command & Conquer. As I said, I played it on the PlayStation, and so many childhood memories just dicking around in that game. And honestly, this is very true to the original. And I will say that as both a compliment and a negative about it. It is very true to the original, almost to a fault. Like, some people have complained that it doesn't have a lot of things that modern real-time strategies have, like a lot of quality of life improvements and stuff. Yeah, I can see that, but that wasn't the point of the remaster. The point of the remaster was to remaster, not remake the game. So yeah, it's just really good because it maintains that true to the original feeling. I think this is a fantastic game. As I said, there are little quirks and little things that I would look at and say, well, maybe you could have tweaked that, but I accept the game for what it is. And it very much is a project of 1996? 95? I think it was 96 when the first Command & Conquer came out. And also worth pointing out, there are little bugs. As I said, you probably noticed a bit of slowdown here or there. and a bit of lag, especially on loading like cutscenes and levels and stuff. Those will probably be ironed out with patches over the next few months or so. So I'm not going to hold that against it unless, like, 6 months down the line they still haven't fixed the problems. Because, no game is created perfect and sometimes patches are necessary. Aside from that, yeah, this is great. Like, if you're a fan of the original Command & Conquer, this is for you. It'll be really interesting to see if we move forward with a Tiberian Sun Red Alert 2 remaster. I guess we'll see what happens on that front. I would personally friggin' love that, because Red Alert 2 is so hard to emulate on modern systems, or even play normally on modern systems. So we'll see what happens. We will see, and we'll leave it at that. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.